women. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I am coming to you with another Chats with Nats, and today's Chats with Nats is actually about 3 very powerful words that we all must cut out of our language, out of our vocabulary ASAP. And those 3 words are, I can't afford. So how many times have you heard yourself say this? How many times have you heard other people say this? I know that I hear people say it all the time, and I know that in my past, I used to say this as well. And where it got me was a whole lot more of I can't afford. So I want to share a little bit about this with you because there is something that we can turn this into. There is a very much more empowering statement that we can say. But first, I want to tell you what saying I can't afford is actually doing for you. Basically, it's giving you more of not being able to afford. When we say that, when we throw that out to the universe, we're basically falling victim to circumstance. We're basically telling the universe, we have no control, we have no power, we can't afford things. So yeah, no, we're good. And the universe is taking that and saying, great, you have no power, you're a victim, you can't afford, so why would I give you more? So when we say the words I can't afford, we're in a victim mindset. We're using disempowering language. We are removing all of the control and ability to do anything just right out of our hands. And in order to gain that back, in order to change that story, because really it's just a story and it can be changed like that. It's just a quick switch of a few words that we can absolutely change once we become mindful of it. What we want to change that into is it's not a priority. It's not a priority. And so this will do a few things for you. Number 1, this will tell you whether it is a priority or not. And I've heard people say, well, I can't afford to put time into this new business endeavor. But when they tell themselves that it's not a priority, is it really not a priority? Once they think about, what they want to do with that business endeavor and the life that it'll give them and, maybe the time freedom that it'll give them and the financial freedom that it'll give them and what it'll do for their family, is it not a priority, right? So number 1, it gets us really, really clear on actually, is it a priority or is it not a priority? And the other thing that it does is it puts us in an empowering place in terms of now you're in a place of choice, right? You've put yourself in a place of choice. So a good example of this is, I want to go on vacation, but I can't afford it. Okay, you can't afford it, or it's not a priority. Are you paying your mortgage? Are you paying your rent? Are you putting food in your fridge? Are you paying bills? Are you doing all of these things and not putting that money into a vacation? Because maybe if you took that money and you put it into a vacation, you wouldn't be able to do those things. So you've basically chosen priorities, right? So this is why I think it's so key that we start talking in this more empowering way, because it's not really that you can't afford. The universe is abundant and the universe is giving you so much on a daily basis. It's that it's not a priority. And so let's take this, story that we've told ourselves and turn it into truth and find our truth in that. And then we can start to empower ourselves with the right language and the right, actions that we're taking on a daily basis and start to actually live the life that we want to be living. So if you've ever said this to yourself and if this resonates with you, comment below in this video and share because, I hope that these videos are bringing out thoughts in you that are going to help change your life and the lives of others. Thank you so much for watching Chats with Nats.